On behalf of the El Monte City Council and myself, Mayor Andre Quintero, I am honored and humbled with the opportunity to pay respects to the brave men and women who paid the ultimate sacrifice. On Memorial Day, we remember those that gave their lives so that we may live. This Memorial Day, the City of El Monte is honoring fallen soldiers from across this world and from here in El Monte virtually. As you can imagine, during this pandemic, people are being asked to, ordered to, stay at home and stay safe. Memorial Day is usually the unofficial kickoff to the summer, and over the course of more than 2 or 3 decades, the City of El Monte has faithfully recognized Memorial Day as an important day of observance in the City of El Monte. Though we cannot gather together in person, know that we are setting aside the time today to recognize all the men and women who gave their lives so that we might be free. In honor of these men and women, this is our Memorial Day virtual tribute to our fallen soldiers.
Memorial Day, which falls on the last Monday of May, honors the men and women who died while serving in the American military. Originally known as Decoration Day, it originated in the years following the Civil War and became an official federal holiday in 1971. By the late 1860s, Americans in various towns and cities throughout this country had begun holding springtime tributes to those countless fallen soldiers, decorating their graves with flowers and reciting prayers on this very special day.
Today we are celebrating Memorial Day. And it's a different world, so we're celebrating in a different way, in a virtual way. Even though we may be apart, I do want you to know that our veterans, remain an important day for us, and especially remembering the ultimate sacrifice in those who have lost their lives in service to our country. We are filled with gratitude for those souls. Just wanted to say, I hope that you and your family enjoy the day, and we at the City of El Monte are here to support you and all of our veteran families. Thank you, and God bless.
Most recently, we honored Isabel Arredondo Ortiz, an El Monte resident whose remains were identified and returned from the Korean War nearly 70 years after being reported missing in action. We hold in highest esteem those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. We want to continue to honor the memory of the fallen and all the veterans. We continue to work closely with our veterans of foreign wars, the VFW and the American Legion, to assist those in need. This is why the city has implemented the El Monte Salute Our Heroes banner program. Banners will be placed throughout the city to honor all military personnel with their names, rank, branch, and picture. For more information, please call Parks and Recreation Community Service Department at 626-580-2200.
We're very fortunate this year. While we're going through this pandemic and we're sheltered at home, our representatives, representing us at the state, county, and federal level, are with us virtually to share a message on this Memorial Day. Let's welcome Congresswoman Grace Napolitano.
Thank you, Mayor Quintero and the members of the City Council for inviting me to the City of El Monte's virtual Memorial Day observance despite COVID-19. And on behalf of the 32nd Congressional District, here is my Veterans Representative, Hector Elizalde. Today, we honor our fallen heroes for the ultimate sacrifice they have made to keep our country free. Because as an American, there can be no greater honor than to wear the uniform of our military forces and to proudly proclaim, I serve my country. As a private citizen, there can be no greater honor than to say, I salute you, the men and women in uniform, for your patriotic and gallant service to our country and to our flag. May God bless our fallen heroes, our veterans, and their families. May God bless America. Thank you.
Let's welcome Assembly Member Blanca Rubio.
Hello, City of El Monte. I'm Assemblywoman Blanca Rubio. This Memorial Day, I'm humbled to honor those who have served our country and paid the ultimate price. Our country's strength and resilience is built on the foundation of their courage and sacrifice. Today, let us count our blessings and stand proud. Have a safe and happy Memorial Day from my family to yours.
Let's welcome State Senator Susan Rubio.
Hello, I'm Senator Susan Rubio. On this Memorial Day, we pay tribute to all the men and women who served in the armed forces and gave their lives to protect our country. For these brave service members, the value of honor, courage, service before self, integrity, and respect were guiding principles, and for all of us, examples of true heroes. Today we honor those who've made the ultimate sacrifice and vow to never forget them. For their families and other military families, I want to pay my respects and acknowledge your sacrifice. As a member of a military family myself, I cannot imagine the heartache of your loss. On this Memorial Day, we need to reflect and pay tribute to all those who have given their lives so that we can enjoy our freedoms. Let's take a moment today to honor them and all who are currently serving. Thank you.
Let's welcome our representative on the County Board of Supervisors representing District 1, Supervisor Hilda Solis.
Hi, this is Supervisor Hilda L. Solis, representing the 1st District. Hello, El Monte. I want to wish you a happy Memorial Day weekend, and I want to thank you for all that you have done these past 2 months, especially with helping us curb the pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic, and all that you continue to do for our residents, and especially our veterans who have done so much and their families. While we cannot be together on this Memorial Day, it's still important to take a moment and remember those who gave their lives in defense of our nation. Today we pay tribute to the women and men who served our country with valor. Their memory lives on in all of us as we find ourselves once again joining forces to fight a pandemic. Let today be a reminder that the courage of our communities knows no bounds. We will always band together to fend off anything that threatens our collective well-being, whether it's a foreign enemy or a dangerous virus. So take a moment today to reflect, and however you can, show gratitude to the people who made the ultimate sacrifice for us all. And to the families who lost a loved one, we thank you for your service as well. Thank you, and God bless you.
Let's welcome Assembly Member Ed Chow.
Hello, City of El Monte. I want to start by thanking you for including me in your Memorial Day observance ceremony. Although the coronavirus pandemic has kept us apart physically, it has not diminished by one iota our commitment to honor our men and women in uniform who gave their lives protecting Americans and our freedoms. You know, every year I have been moved by the Memorial Day events that the City of El Monte hosts. So I want to start by thanking the City of El Monte. I also want to thank the veterans of foreign wars, Post 10218, and also the American Legion, Post 261, for honoring those who serve and sacrifice for our nation. I'm very proud to say that the state of California contributes more servicemen and women than any other state. And El Monte knows this well, having a rich history of those who rose to the call of service during the time of peace as well as the time of war throughout the 20th and 21st centuries. You know, as Americans, we are a resilient people. Over the years, the United States of America has met every challenge with the strength and tenacity that the world has come to admire. And this pandemic is no exception. We will and we must get through this because we owe it to our men and women who have died for our great nation. So let me conclude by again thanking all of you for your work. I'm very proud of the City of El Monte as well as all of the cities within the 49th Assembly District. And also want to be grateful to your responses and frontline health workers as well as volunteers who donated their time and to the charities and food. And I hope to see you very soon in person. Thank you.
As we express our gratitude We must never forget those who served before, those who are no more, those who serve today, and continue to always honor them on Memorial Day. During the Gettysburg Address in 1863, President Abraham Lincoln stated that it is for us the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that shall have not died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from this earth. Thank you for joining us for this Memorial Day, and may God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe.
Color guard, standing put. Color guard, Colonel Meyer. Aim. Fire! Aim. Aim. Fire! Aim. Fire! Stand hard! Order! March!
For more information, follow us on our website or official social media.